Y'all see. And this is one of the ones that was a bi-weekly and it is now a weekly. Very easy property, 15-minute yard is $60. Okay, y'all, good morning. Tuesday morning, man. Hope everybody had a happy 4th of July. I took a couple of days off on the YouTube thing. Just had a lot of stuff to do and didn't really have a lot of good content, so I didn't post anything. So I cleaned out a bunch of stuff around my house. You see I got a whole load going to the dump. And that's kind of what's going on today. We're working today. Zach will be in the other truck. It's 7 o'clock right now, and I'm going to the dump. The dump opens at 7. I believe they said 7. So it'll take me about 25 minutes to drive there, 25 minutes to drive back. But I got to get this stuff off this trailer, and this is all the debris from Thursday and Friday of last week, and what I could pile on from my house. I threw a lot of stuff away at the house, from the house too, so that I've been needing to do, getting ready to pour that slab up there, you know, by the shipping container. So yeah, I hope everybody had a good 4th of July and all that there. I hope ain't none of y'all waking up eating no bologna over at the county, you know. Just saying, man. We got a lot of yards today. A lot. Well, not a lot compared to what some of you guys probably do, but a lot of money. You know, it's about $680. So the business will probably profit around $400 today, give or take. But I'm getting an early start, so I can get this stuff to the dump, man, because the dump, man, you never know what you're gonna run into when you go to the dump, man. That's the main reason why I don't like going to the dump, because it's brutal if you have to wait in line. And I got to go by the bank and get cash too, because they only take cash. It's crazy, man. Well, sometimes they'll take a debit card and sometimes they only take cash. So I can't take no chances, because I can't get down there and then have to go to the bank then. And I'm going right by my bank now. So got this lady right on my tail, man. She's stupid, man. Ride on that tail if you want to, so she'll fly off and hit your car. You better watch out. Okay, let me get out of her way. She is like all over my tail. She's stupid. I can't stand people to do that, man. So this week's gonna be a kind of a crazy week. I gotta get this stuff off the dump trailer so I can do that tree. So I'm glad to get that straightened out right there, y'all. So that's a pretty big deal to me, because I did not know that I was not legit. They didn't fine me or anything. They didn't even charge me. Once I submitted the paperwork, they went back and I guess I don't know, they found where I paid the money at. Well, I forwarded them the paperwork and the email from them taking $149 out, whatever they took out in my account. So but But this is the kind of thing that I'm going to have to do, you know, in order to get through this week. And we got 3 jobs this week. We got 1,200, 1,000, and we got 3 jobs that will be about $3,000 this week. Just 3, you know. We got the tree. That's 1,200. Now, out of that, I'm gonna have to pay $200 to the stump grinder, and that'll be worth it to me. That's better than me going and renting one and stuff, you know. When I was bidding on it, and I knew that I was going to get that job because I know them, and I did all the legwork running around getting the permit. Now, I still have to go to the city of Noonan today. Of course, we're earning the whole time. I had to go to the city of Noonan today, and I had to bring this copy of this with me, so for the tree permit. That's what made me realize I didn't have a business license, or one that they recognized anyway. I had one from last year, but that wasn't, you know. So now I'm back on the renewal thing, and I'll be a little more proactive about it now. I just never really even thought about it, you know. I figured, you know, because to me, and y'all, you know, I know at the end of the day, for this kind of business that I'm in, just, you know, the lawn care stuff, getting a business license is just a formality in my state. It's just about money. I mean, you don't have to do anything. All you got to do is go down there and tell them you want to be in business, and they'll give you a few forms to fill out. Go get it notarized, which, you know, is minimal money, and, you know, bam, you're in business. Now, if you were getting a liquor license and stuff like that, it'd be a lot different. But for this business, if you don't have a business license, well, in my state, I mean, it's easy to get one, right? I mean, very easy. So Friday, when I was running the Bobcat over there at that swing set and all that, well, the Bobcat wasn't running hot, but every time I turn it off, you could hear a sizzle. It has a leak somewhere, a leak coolant somewhere. I don't know where. So what I did, well, it's had a leak ever since, you know, it had that little fire. So I don't know if it maybe got a hose or what, you know. I don't know, man. It's not a huge leak or nothing, and the machine does not run hot, you know. And that skid steer, the T190, it's never ran hot. It's never even gotten up even close to hot. Even the day, you know, and I ran it for hours, you know, without stopping it. But Friday, and well, the last few times that I've used it, I put water in it every time I use it, or coolant. But I've been putting water in it because, well, I don't like to waste coolant, you know. So I've been putting water in it and running it, and, you know, and then when I get done running it, you know, you hear the, you know, but it's not enough to run hot, I don't guess. I don't know. Well, it was like air getting into the system. I thought it was that expansion tank, so I replaced that, like y'all know. And then I'm thinking, and then it's still doing it, and I'm still putting water in it. I said, okay, so there's a leak somewhere else. So I bought this stuff, stop leak stuff that I put. It's the same stuff that I put in the Ferris. And dude, I believe that shit worked, man. Because I used the machine yesterday at my house, and it ran for a couple of hours, you know, on and off. And I never heard one gurgle, no sound or anything. And I haven't looked at it this morning, but it was holding the water. I didn't have to put water in it, you know, from Sunday, when I use it Sunday to Monday. Usually every day I had to put water in it, every time I use it. So I made some errors last week, and one of the errors that I made, and you guys pointed it out after the fact, man, and I feel like a real J for this too. So that blue slide, y'all, that damn blue slide that y'all see, and I'll put it right here, that blue slide that I took off of that thing Friday, man, those things are extremely valuable. I had no idea, man. I slipping, y'all. I could have easily sold that thing for $500, man. Easy. I just didn't, you know, because there was nothing wrong with it, man. I spent an hour taking it apart and breaking it down. Because I said, well, hell. And then one of you guys, I don't remember who it was, but one of you guys came in the comments and was saying, hey, man, that blue slide's worth some money, man. And it is. Apparently, they retail, that blue slide right there retails for over $1,600 or $1,700, y'all. I had no idea. And there was nothing wrong with it, man. Nothing, dude. And I destroyed it, man, before I even, you know, I feel like a stupid dude, man. I feel like a straight J-Bo, you know. That was just dumb, man. Damn. Because, you know, yeah, I could have easily gotten, hell, I know I could have gotten on a quick, easy sale, I could have gotten $400 or $500, man, easy, you know. I just had no idea they were worth that much money, man. Had no idea. So yeah, sucks. And a lot of times things like that will take your profit margin. I mean, if I could have got that and saved it, and the only reason why I didn't, it was because I didn't know. I didn't know, man, you know. I mean, that's my own damn fault, man. Whenever you up on some rich folks' properties where they got deep pockets and they are tearing stuff down, throwing things away, see, something that is not valuable to them might be extremely valuable to somebody else. Well, it's a story of everything, but I'm just saying, this is legit. I mean, I could have legitimately gotten $400 or $500 for this thing, for that slide, easy, man. So, of course, after I get home and I do the video and I read the comments on Saturday, I realize, you know, this. So the best I could do was go up there and take a bunch of the bolts out, man. They got all grade 8 hardware everywhere. 9/16, you know, 2-inch bolts with lock nuts and lock washers and everything, right? So best I could do was go up there and I got probably about 100 damn 2-inch number 8 bolts with the lock washers and the lock nuts. Hell, that right there, if I had to go pay for that stuff, would be a lot of money, you know. But I did spend about an hour and a half, you know, doing it, man. So yeah, and I don't know what is going on with them, but they haven't paid me for the demo yet. And see, that's the bad thing about dealing with the Venmo and the Zelle and all that. Though it's easier and more convenient, it just seems like the customer, well, she's not in a hurry to pay me. See, and I don't really like that. I'm thinking about telling her that I'm not going to be able to accept Zelle no more, and I'll have to get a check. Because I don't like going 4, 5, 6 days without my money from a residential work. I don't like going that time. I don't like going that long no matter what. Not in today's time. It's ridiculous, you know. And it cost me, you know, for that job. So she owes me $1,200, and then she wants me to do the bushes and then the yard too. So this week alone, we'll be at $1,700 from her, because the bushes are $1,000, and then I'll be cutting the grass again on Friday. So that's $600. So Yeah, $1,600. Plus she owes me $12 now. See, that's $2,800 that she's gonna owe me by Friday. And I just don't like doing that. And I know that they'll, well, I mean, I believe she'll pay me. When you make it convenient sometimes, the customer, it's not, yeah. I just about rather just get a check, to be honest. If she's gonna, you know, if it's gonna take a week to get paid through the sale. So, and she has not even responded to anything since I saw her on Friday leaving in her G-Wagon. Yeah, $100,000 car or wagon, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. I know they'll pay me, they always have, but see, I don't like confusion, y'all. I just don't. I like to do, you know, I like to bid on a job, do the job, then pay me, and then we'll do another job. Now, if she'd have said, look, go on and do the bushes, well, she knows what I charge for the bushes. Go on and do the bushes, the yard, and the playground removal. Go on and do all that, and then I'll just send you one Venmo or one Zelle. I would have said, okay, I'll do that, you know, and I would have done that. But that ain't, and they'll never pay me nothing in advance. Like she didn't pay for the lawn care the last time until the middle of last week. So it took about 7 or 8 days to pay me for the lawn from the previous week before I did the cleanup. What she should have done is go on and pay me for the cleanup and the lawn. See, she's never gonna pay in advance. But when I have to wait on my money, I'm paying them in advance. Basically, is what I'm doing. I don't mind, you know, if it's a day or so, but man, you know, it costs me a lot of money to run, man, and I like to get my money. And she said to me the last time, because I mentioned something about, you know, I still hadn't gotten the Venmo from, you know, the Zelle from, you know, last week or whatever. She said, well, it's only been a couple of days. It would take that long for a check to clear. That's not the point, because I need to close up that invoice so I can move on to something else. As long as that invoice is open, then and it's significant money, it ain't like $50 or nothing, and it's significant money, then, you know, I mean, I want my money, man. But you got to be kind of, you got to be a little bit diplomatic when you're dealing with folks that's got money and you know they can pay you. If this were a guarantee I'm not going to get my money, well, then I'd be like, well, you know, I would be calling her and having a direct conversation with her. Not that that's going to do anything, but, you know. It's the property that we do regular. You know, we trimmed this tree right here with the man live last year, got it off the house. He wants me to just lightly trim this tree where they can pull in here, you know. So I got the Milwaukee pole saw, and we're going to do the yard today too. And he told me that he'd give me $60, man, just to take some of the lower branches off. Not all the way to the back, but not all the way to the trunk, but just kind of overhanging the driveway where they can pull in here with a truck. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Let me set y'all. So now I'm going to downtown to the city, show them my business license, get the tree permit, and all that there. Paid a little old $15 in change, whatever that is, and keep rolling, y'all. I said keep rolling. Oh my God, y'all, look. Ain't that crazy? So they're not open back up till tomorrow, and unbelievable. Again, exactly why I don't like to freaking do trees in the city. Another wasted trip up here. It's just the stupidest thing ever. I mean, I'm up here working, but I always want to try to do things on the way to doing things on the way to doing something else. And I never would, it just didn't occur to me that they would be closed today too. I don't know, man, maybe I'm just... No, Zach's coming.
Where is he?
He's on the other, I don't know, I left him on the last one. He's going to do all the weed eating.
Well, I was going to say, you know, inside the fence, it don't need it. He did a good job last time.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Good, about time. I'm so cynical.
Well, you're the boss. You have the right to be.
This guy, I'm not taking a lot off because I know we're coming every week. It looks so good though.
Yeah.
Isn't it full?
Yeah.
So full.
I mean, it's rained every afternoon.
I know, I'm loving it. Keeps the checks rolling in.
You only think about one thing.
Yeah. 12:45, and we're headed to the last one. And then, okay, y'all, we're gonna put the X mark on this right here. Strike it up with the X mark. Zach was asking me for a ride home. Well, if I got to take him home, he's gonna have to help me do one on the way to his house. It ain't a big one. It's a $50, so it ain't big. But that's the price he gonna pay. Because if I got to come back out after I go home, I need to be earning. So yeah, man. So there's one thing I've been meaning to address. I'm just gonna throw it out there. So, you know, there's a lot of bigger YouTube channels that are in the lawn care community or whatever, where they do lawn care, whatever they, you know, want to call it. And they're big, you know, they got, you know, 50,000, 80,000, 100,000 subscribers, right? But you'll notice that none of these big channels, they never give any kind of recognition to any of the up and coming channels. Never. They just seem to well, they don't never give shout outs or nothing, not to another channel or recognize another channel. Is that because they feel like the other channels are their competition for the YouTube views? Is that, I'm just curious as to why the bigger channels don't ever give shout outs to any of the smaller channels, you know. I mean, if there's a channel out there and they got 50 subscribers, and I know that they're out there, right? Then, for my channel being a small channel too, I mean, my channel's tiny, I don't even have 2,000 subscribers. But I would be, I want everybody to succeed in YouTube videos or whatever. So it takes a lot of effort to do the videos. And that's equivalent of me like giving a shout out or recognition to a channel that's just starting would be the same as one of the bigger channels giving me a shout out. And I'm not begging for a shout out or nothing or whatever. I just don't understand why these bigger YouTubers they just don't seem to really care about the little guy or the guy that's just starting, I don't know. Maybe you guys can enlighten Ray, because I don't see. I don't know. I just don't see it, man. I'm just baffled by that, because if I had 100,000 subscribers, right, and I was considered an influencer or whatever, then man, I would love to give shout outs to the small channel, to the 100 subscriber channel or to the 1,000 subscriber channel, especially if I know they've been doing videos for a long time, and they are actually in the mix, in the grind. They know what they're doing. They put out a lot of content, and they put out honest content anyway. Might not always be good, but my content's always honest. So I just find it kind of selfish, actually, if you really want to. And I'm not, it's selfish behavior, it just seems to me. Because there was a time when their channel was really little, and somebody, gave them a shout out, a little here, a little there, or a recommendation or something, These big landscape lawn care channels, they're going to make sure don't nobody, interrupting their turf, Yeah. They're going to make sure of that. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on the day. It's, well, y'all know what it is, though, right? It's Sammy Time Tuesday.